Welcome to the world of Coca Tech, where excavators don't just dig, they dance with danger. Oh no, this ain't a construction site. It's a stage. Every spin, every bucket lift is a performance on the edge of disaster. Think driving's easy? Think again. Here, guts are the currency, and if your heart's weak, hit pause now. Ready for a new perspective? Buckle up, folks. It's showtime. It's moving. What a heart-stopping moment as the excavator plunges down without brakes. You can almost feel the tension for 1 second. It's moving. What a heart-pounding moment as the Komatsu 614 inches its way out of the pit. You can almost feel the tension in every cable. This isn't rookie territory. This is a stage for the pros. It takes years of experience to trust your equipment and pull off a move this clean. Every second feels like a standoff with gravity. Every track shift is a test of nerves. This isn't just a recovery, it's steel choreography, powered by sweat, skill, and nerves of steel. A spectacular showcase featuring the colossal Caterpillar 375 excavator, transported by the expert team at Fasula's Heavy Transports. Weighing in at a staggering 90 tons, moving this mechanical giant requires not just specialized equipment, but a flawless synergy between human skill and cutting-edge technology. Across challenging roads and tight turns, every inch forward is a testament to precision and absolute safety. The engineers and drivers work tirelessly to ensure the excavator reaches its destination smoothly and efficiently. This isn't just a transport job, it's a symbol of commitment and professionalism in the world of heavy-duty logistics. Join us as we witness the sheer scale and magnificence of this incredible journey. When you're working in deep water or on treacherous terrain, there's only one thing you need. The Komatsu PC 3000 Super Long Front, an arm as long as a dream with the strength of a steel bear. This massive crawler excavator doesn't just dig, it dances through the mud like a ballet master and hunts underwater like a predator. With a rock-solid hydraulic system and an extraordinary reach, it doesn't just go deep, it digs its way into the respect of the entire construction world. Watch it once, and trust me, you'll understand why they call it the king of impossible missions. And this is exactly why you don't take a mini excavator, where even ducks hesitate to swim. A distress call, a poor little digger buried alive in mud and water, trying to place submarine without permission? That compact machine might be nimble, but once it hits soft ground, boom, instant paperweight. This wasn't just a mistake. This was a full-blown rental disaster on muddy steroids. Thought you could just rent and roll? Think again. Mud doesn't care about your confidence, and terrain doesn't hand out second chances. Welcome to the muddy dance floor, where every wrong move costs you a tow bill and a bruised ego. Imagine this. You are standing next to a monster that you want to destroy, but when you touch it lightly, it suddenly collapses, making your heart skip a beat, and luckily for the people operating that vehicle, they are still safe, but that problem should not happen too often. We are witnessing a true steel legend, Chief Ironsides, the 7,000-ton earth mover at Falkirk Mine, North Dakota. With its massive bucket capable of scooping up to 125 cubic yards of earth at once, Chief Ironsides is not just a machine. It's a symbol of raw power and cutting-edge engineering. Powered by 22,000 volts, this dragline operates 24/7 without rest, like an unyielding warrior serving the lignite mining industry of America. And let's not forget, behind the smooth operation of this colossal machine are the skilled operators, the unsung heroes ensuring everything runs seamlessly. Chief Ironsides is more than just a machine. It's a living testament to the perfect fusion of technology and humanity, of power and precision. Definitely not for the faint of heart. The feeling when the crossbeam lowers but doesn't succeed. Don't put me in that situation. I'd be out in a heartbeat. The terrain is so narrow, even the steep training slopes can't compare. If it were me, I'd refuse to get off right away. There's no way I'm risking my safety in that situation. Here it is, the beast you need for tackling tough terrains, the Vermeer T10555 Commander 3. With a 355 horsepower diesel engine, this machine effortlessly takes on soil and rock, digging trenches up to 48 inches wide and 6 feet deep. There's nothing it can't handle. No need to worry about performance, as this machine is designed to perform at its best, even in the harshest conditions. If you're a pro looking for a durable, efficient tool, the Vermeer T105 is the perfect choice. Watch it in action, and you'll see this is the powerhouse of big projects where everything has to be powerful and precise. The water is rising, the houses are sinking. On the front lines of the black, muddy battlefield, these excavators are no longer just machines. They're steel warriors, industrial dancers waltzing through trash and pollution. Every swing of the bucket is a punch to apathy. Every load of garbage lifted is a stark reminder. If we don't clean up, nature will clean us out. Don't let the floodwaters rule the land. It's time for the excavators to speak up, instead of letting lifeless reports do all the talking. Picture this. You're standing next to a mechanical monster, the O&K Bucket Wheel Excavator 258. At 171 meters long and 50 meters tall, weighing a jaw-dropping 3,850 tons, this isn't just a machine. It's a land-devouring titan, powered by a 5,555 kilowatt engine. It doesn't dig, it dominates. Hills disappear, and lignite gets chewed up like breakfast cereal. It works for RWE power, but let's be real. This beast doesn't work for anyone. It commands the earth. Entire villages have had to relocate just to make way for its advance. This isn't engineering. This is a declaration of power, size, and unstoppable force. The Bucket Wheel 258 doesn't ask for respect. It takes it. Step back in time, where steel roared and dust filled the air. On the Augsburg job site in 2011, an ancient legend rose once more. The Menk M154, armed with a clamshell bucket and a wrecking ball not for demolition, but for execution of an aging building. Sure, a modern Liebherr 944 might have handled this task in a third of the time, but let's not forget, we're witnessing a mechanical symphony. Slow, nostalgic, but full of soul. Every swing is a bass note. Every bite into concrete, a declaration from the machines that once built the modern world. Don't call it demolition, call it a farewell ceremony for a structure that served its purpose with pride. The Menkem 154 isn't fast, but it's got flair. And it's not flashy, but it's cool as forged steel. And if you're a fan of these mechanical veterans, congrats. You're one of the rare few who still know how to appreciate the music of old iron legends. Discover the Mini Micro Excavator Trivella from Baliani Rufino, a compact powerhouse ready to send your old shovel into early retirement. Don't let its small size fool you. This machine is built to take on the toughest tasks, from rock-hard clay to rugged terrain, saving you both time and effort on the job. With impressive agility and pinpoint precision, the Mini Micro Excavator Trivella is the ideal companion for anyone who values efficiency and durability in their work. So before you grab that shovel and brace for a grueling day, consider calling in this mighty little helper. Because when it comes to digging deep and working smart, the Mini Micro Excavator Trivella doesn't just get the job done, it outperforms expectations. Flussbaggerung Ari. Not fish, not boats, but the excavators themselves are swimming in the Aar and Reuss rivers. Look at this. We're not just keeping the rivers navigable for ships, we're turning these excavators into true swimming artists. Check it out, these excavators aren't just doing their job, they're also showing off their swimming skills in the water, as if they've lived underwater their whole lives. Truly, these giants of industry aren't just efficient workers. They also leave you in awe with their amazing swimming techniques. This isn't your average tractor showcase. This is the JCB Tractor Show, where mechanical muscle meets the drag strip and the madness kicks into high gear. Think tractors are just for pulling dirt? Think again. Today, JCB is flexing hard. Style, power, and speed. True Farmer Goes street racing vibes. Picture it. Heavyweight frame, roaring engine, and boom. Straight to the drag track. Who needs a supercar when you've got a JCB? Yes, tractors can be sexy, and yes, they can burn rubber. Still think JCBs are just for farming? Wait until it crosses that finish line and leaves a cloud of smoke in the rear view of those shiny little sports cars.
Entrée de dessous d'une JCB 4X14. Donc, comme je vous disais tantôt, c'est une machine. Donc, Adam va nous monter la machine dans les airs à 18,6 pouces, c'est-à-dire à son maximum. Cette machine-là est munie d'un système de direction à 4 roues directionnelles. Donc, comme vous voyez présentement, la machine est en mode orientée dans la même direction. Avant, il tourne. Machine qui est extrêmement stable. Là, la machine va reposer sur le coin gauche du en avant.
The Cat 262 is pushing dirt like a ballet dancer on the job site. While waiting for the tandem truck to return, the operator doesn't waste a single second. Every push is clean, precise, like painting a masterpiece on a canvas of earth. With 74 horsepower and a lifting capacity of up to 2,700 pounds, the Cat 262 isn't just a machine, it's a symbol of efficiency and professionalism. So if you think pushing dirt is just simple grunt work, think again. Because when the Cat 262 gets to work, everything becomes smooth, sharp, and downright inspiring. dare to take on this incredibly dangerous task? The Poclane machine is handling a sensitive job, loading a trailer, and it's not just any ordinary load. This is a true challenge. Be careful, because when these machines are in action, there's no room for mistakes. A slight shake, and everything can change. But don't worry, when you've got the skills like the ones in this video, every job becomes easier than ever. Welcome to Banjarmasin, where solid ground meets swamp, and today's hero is none other than the Swamp Backhoe Amphibious Excavator. This is a true water-wading beast, built to swim, dig, and conquer the kind of terrain most humans wouldn't dare step foot in. Think a swamp is a dead end? Think again. With its special undercarriage, this bad boy doesn't just move, it glides like a boat. Ponds, marshes, peatlands, flooded fields, fish farms, deep rivers, coastal shores. Throw it in, and heavy work melts away like it never existed. So if you've been wondering, why can't I crack that swamp project after all these years? This is your answer. Don't just dig. This is not just road leveling, it's precision surgery on the Earth itself, with the Volvo EC140D as the surgeon and the R4 rototilt grading beam as its warrior's arm. On a sloped track where rain washes away the surface like tears before finals, skill isn't just important, it's everything. And the operator in this video, a true ground sculpting artist. Every pass is like a paint stroke, every slope angle a real-world math masterpiece. Who says farm roads don't need style? Think again? This is the racetrack of modern farmers, where pride and precision are etched into every inch of soil. Want your access road smoother than a pool table, with no more mud pits or erosion nightmares? Call in Volvo and Rototilt, and let the artistry begin. A battlefield where mankind goes head-to-head with Mother Nature herself, and leading the charge, none other than Raisa As, the flood-fighting hero of the hour. After the historic mega flood of 2011, the Lifeline Bridge needs a complete foundation surgery. But this ain't no walk in the park, because pouring concrete into a raging river, that's like trying to set concrete on a salmon's back. Beneath the bridge, the riverbed has to be torn up and rearmored with blast rock. A 50-meter stretch, up to 4 meters high, right where the current hits hardest. Sounds simple? Think again. Water doesn't take orders, and redirecting the flow is like teaching a cat to walk on 2 legs. So the crew throws in everything, from high-tech solutions to old-school tricks. Because when nature doesn't play fair, you come at it with grit, brains, and a whole lot of guts.